Today I'm gonna be doing a SpongeBob season 1 tier list. I already did season 2 and 3, so I figured I'm gonna be doing season 1. So starting off with the pilot, Help Wanted. The Help Wanted is a pretty okay episode. I'm putting it in B tier for now. It's still a really good episode. It introduces all the characters properly. It introduces Mr. Krabs and also it introduces Patrick and it also introduces Mr. Krabs and Squidward. And I think it does it well instead of just throwing all the characters in. Patrick plays a good role, hyping his best friend up, and I think it's done well. Ugg is A tier to me. I like the episode. I like that Mr. Krabs just hires hires Patrick just so he can fire him. I like that part of the episode, but overall, it's just a really solid episode with lots of great jokes. It's one of my favorite episodes. And another one of my favorites, Boarding School. It's a really good episode. It introduces Mrs. Puff and SpongeBob's boarding school well, with Patrick helping him cheat on the test so he can get the good grade. I think it's really nice that Patrick tries to help his friend in this episode, and unlike other episodes like Stuck in the Ringer where it just makes Patrick kinda unlikable. In the early seasons, Patrick was represented as this cool, chill guy, unlike in Stuck in the Ring and Yours, Mine, and Mine. Fools and Aprils, I'm not that into this one. I'm put it in C tier. I wanted to put it in A tier, but Squid was kind of mean in this episode, but I really like SpongeBob's prank, so I'm gonna put it in B. It's alright. Cookie is one that I've never really seen. It's like SpongeBob doing stuff, and I like the scene where Mr. Krabs comes and helps SpongeBob. I never really liked. I was a teenage Gary. It was always weird to me. I never really liked that Squidward was torturing Gary, and I never really liked the transforming scene. It was always kind of creepy to me. And the episode is just really long, and I never really liked the transforming scene. It takes like forever, and I never really liked this episode. Mummy Man and Barnacle Boy 2 is okay, I guess. It's not my favorite Mummy Man and Barnacle Boy. It's just okay to me. I'm putting it in C tier. Mummy Man and Barnacle Boy, the first one, is one of the best Mummy Man and Barnacle Boys. It follows SpongeBob and Patrick learning that Mummy Man and Barnacle Boy have actually retired, and them trying to get them back into fighting crime. For the first one, it's kind of the second weakest, but I still like it a lot. Muscle Bob Buff Pants is nice. I like these episodes when SpongeBob tries to prove himself to people, and this is a great example of one of those episodes. Nature Pants is kind of like a D tier episode to me. I never really liked it. I always thought it was kind of boring and not funny. SpongeBob trying to leaving his job seems out of character for him since he loves it. Neptune's Spatula was never my favorite episode. It takes so much. I like the concept, but it takes forever for them to actually get to the tournament. Opposite Day is a nice one. I like them pretending to be Squidward. It's really nice. And they've never done this concept again. But I actually kind of feel bad for Squidward at the end where he tries to sell his house but they won't because they think that Squidward's an imposter so they don't let him sell his house. Pickles is kind of B tier to me. It features a character Bubble Bass, which I don't really like. Modern SpongeBob likes to overuse him. And I don't never really found the joke that SpongeBob just can't do anything right was actually all that funny. But I do like the plot, so that's why I'm putting it in B tier. The story carries it enough, but I never really liked the jokes. It was always kind of just boring to me. But I like the story, so the story kind of makes up for it, for the jokes not being very funny. I like Peter Delivery. I'm not putting it in S tier because the middle half is kind of boring, and it consists of them just SpongeBob and Squidward just doing something. It's the same joke. SpongeBob suggests something, Squidward ignores him. I used to not like Rock Bottom because I thought it was boring, but I realized that it's actually kind of good, and it was actually good. So I'm putting it in S tier because it's actually good, but I used to always think it was bad. SB129 is also good. I like it. I like the Squidward going back in time, him visiting the future, the past, and the lone dimension, which everybody knows. And I also like fun. I wanted to put this one in B tier, but I realized that, it's good, and I'm gonna put it in A tier for that. It has its moments, and for that, I'm putting it in A tier. And I'm also putting Bubble Stand in S tier. This is one of season's one's best SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward's dynamic. It's just kind of them standing around their yard, but the characters are so strong that it makes the episode really good. So yeah, for that, I'm putting this one in S tier. So is Rip Pranks going in S tier. It has a good moral about not making a fool of yourself, and I think that's a nice moral. So hall monitor. Uh, uh, hall monitor is going in A tier. I initially wanted to put it in B tier, but then I realized it was actually really good. They just introduced more and more great elements in this episode, like bringing in Patrick and the police being unlikable by always showing Patrick that poster even though they know that Patrick is scared of it. Sandy's Rocket is one of those episodes that not a lot of people talk about, but I like it. It follows SpongeBob and Patrick thinking that they went to the moon and thinking that everybody is an alien, so they capture everybody in the town. Plankton's also a good one. I like it. I like Plankton in this episode and SpongeBob's dynamic. SpongeBob thinking not hating Plankton but not wanting to give him the formula. I like that dynamic. And I also like naughty nautical neighbors with Squidward messing with SpongeBob and Patrick, getting them to not be best friends anymore. So then Squidward has to spend a bunch of time with Squidward and with SpongeBob and Patrick, even though he doesn't really like them. Jellyfish Jam is kind of B tier to me, or not B tier. I don't really like this one. I never really liked the dance party scenes. I always find them kind of annoying, and they always gave me a headache. And I only like the ending. It's just dance party scene after dance party scene. Culture Shock is okay. I'm putting it in A tier. I like that we get to see everybody and Plankton's show, Squidward's show, and also SpongeBob's show with him mopping the floor, with everybody liking that instead of Squidward's dance routine. I like Home Sweet Pineapple. It's okay. I'm putting it in A tier. Employee of the Month is okay. I like this is one of the rare times that we see SpongeBob and Squidward be put against each other. It's the rare times we actually see that. And for that, I'm putting in B tier. I think it could have been handled better. Reef Blowers is okay. I think I want to put Help Wanted in A tier since it's also a good one. But Reef Blower is okay. Same goes for the other episode, Jellyfishing. I think it's okay. I think this episode is kind of overhated because people hate it because it's the first Squidward torture episode. And yeah, they do torture Squidward a bit, but it still has a lot of funny moments. Even though they do torture him for the most of the episode, you can't deny that it's not that funny. So for that, I'm putting it in B tier. It would be higher if there was no Squidward torture. I never really cared for Karate Choppers. I always found it kind of boring and not funny. I liked the first opening scene with the hot sauce, but other than that, it never really was my favorite episode. It's always kind of boring if you ask me. I like Scaredy Pants. SpongeBob learning how to not be scared is a nice concept for an episode, and I think they do it well with Patrick trying to help SpongeBob be less of a scaredy pants. Yeah, I'm putting this episode in A tier. It's nice seeing SpongeBob hopping into each of his friends' dreams, like Patrick's dream and Plankton's dream, and also Gary's dream. And I like Patrick's dream the most. His dream is one of the most funniest one, with him riding on the kid's toy, whatever it's called. Squeaky boots. I'm putting this one in C tier. I never really liked this one. I found it annoying. SpongeBob squeaking for the whole episode is annoying. I like Mr. Krabs' scene where he goes crazy, but I can't like it if I feel the same way he's feeling. So I can't find it funny or enjoy the scene, since I just find it annoying. I like that this is one of the times where Mr. Krabs actually feels bad for what he does, but I still can't save an episode like this. And I think I'm putting Neptune Spatula and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2 in B tier, since it's not as annoying as these episodes, or boring, or just weird. Next on this list is Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, which is a nice one, where SpongeBob and Patrick think that they killed Squidward, so they try, and so Squidward makes them his servants until they make up for what they did. Squidward's not really nice here. He's kind of mean, but he does get what he deserves at the end. Suds is A tier. Patrick trying to treat SpongeBob is a really nice thing. It's something that Patrick would do, but he just makes it worse and worse. And Patrick does get what he deserves at the end, so I guess it all works out. Tea Time at the Tree Dome is a nice one. This is the first episode to introduce Sandy, and for that, it's going in A tier. And Texas is also going in A tier. You really think Sandy's gonna leave in this episode, and the ending is nice, and Sandy chasing down SpongeBob and Patrick was a nice way to end it. So yeah. The Chaperone is okay. It's not really funny, but the song and the plot makes up for it, so I'm putting it in B tier. The Paper's also in B tier. Squidward trading all of his stuff just for one single paper is kinda weird, but yeah, I guess he did it on his own because he wanted the paper. But overall, it was never really a favorite episode, but it's still okay. I'm putting Valentine's Day in B tier because I never really liked that Patrick was kind of annoying in this episode, but still, it's okay. I like the gift that SpongeBob makes for him, and I like that Patrick goes crazy just because it was a handshake instead of something big. And Walking Smile is okay. I like that instead of in fun we had Plankton acting like SpongeBob, but here we have SpongeBob acting like Plankton, with SpongeBob being mean. I like this one because it's a new dynamic with Plankton teaching SpongeBob the new ways, and it's just a way to trick SpongeBob. I like it at the end. So that's my SpongeBob Season 1 tier list. So S tier is the best, A tier is good, B tier is okay, and C tier is not into but not bad, and D tier is mid because I never really liked Nature Punch, and it's in D tier, and to me it's kind of mid. So that's how I feel about SpongeBob Season 1. Overall, there are lots of S tiers, there are lots of A tiers, and there are a few B tiers, and there are also a few C tiers. And there were only like 5 episodes that I didn't like that much. And there was only one episode that I thought was bad. So that's my SpongeBob Season 1 tier list. Let me know how you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.